Alright, so today we're going to be doing some venison backstraps and tenderloins on the Primo Grill. We're going to do three different things with them here. We're going to set the grill up for some indirect grilling and also some direct real hot for some of the chops. So I have two fire starters in here, have my charcoal in here, got one chunk of apple wood. We're going to put a little flavor of apple wood to it today. So we're going to go ahead and light our starters. Get them going. We have the damper on the bottom open. How we're going to set this up today is we're going to cook on cast iron grate. For some of it on the one side, I'm going to put the deflector in, put some indirect on the other side, put the rack on top. Let this get going. It's going to take about 10 minutes for the fire starters to burn out, and then we'll shut the lid and let the grill heat up for a little bit. So we got a couple pieces here of the venison. It's going to be our backstrap, most of the silver skin and fat cleaned off of it. And then we also have 3 tenderloins over here that we're going to do up. So the backstrap we're going to do 2 ways. We're going to do half of it as a chunk and slice off of it. And then the other half we're going to cut up into some nice big thick steaks for us. We'll get started with doing them. So I'm going to take, it's going to be all the more of the center cut part of it here. This end here, which is more towards the front end, I did let the extras on the front here. A lot of times we do take that off, but we're going to let that on and cook that up here today. The back section of it, we're going to cut into some nice thick, about 1.5 inch chops. There we go with our chops. What we're going to do with them is, these things are so tender as it is, but we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a dry brine to them. So as our grill's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and apply some kosher salt down on the disposable cutting board. Just going to set these in it. We're just going to come back over the top of them and cover them. Good covering. We're going to let them go for about 20 minutes, half hour. Then we'll take them, and when you see them again, we'll have them rinsed off and season them ready for the grill. Do the tenderloins. Going to go ahead and do these just whole like this and then slice them when they're done. We're going to season them, spray them a little bit with some duck fat for some binding agent. Then we're going to season them up with a little bit of suckle buster, salt, pepper, garlic. Just give them a little squirt. And then for the other section of the back strap, we're actually going to go ahead and season that a little bit also with some salt, pepper, garlic. But we're going to mop it with Cosmo's brisket mop. It's going to add a unique flavor to it. We'll let that set up then. And we're just using this direct, not mixing it at all. A lot of times when you use that, you can mix that with some water, some beer, or whatever you want to in there, but we're just going to go straight on there with it. We'll let that set up here a little bit till our fire gets going, and then we'll be back, have them rinsed off, and start cooking here in the Primo. Alright, so we're back. With the chops are done brining. You can see a deeper color to them now as the salt worked its magic in them. We took them in, rinsed them off, we dried them. Now we're going to go ahead and just season them up, put a little binder on again, a little duck fat. Also help brown them. I'm going to use some of Suckle Buster's Espresso Barbecue Rub. Just a little bit of heat to it, 2 peppers, but a great flavor that will go well with the venison chops. I'm going to cover these up. Roll them over. And we're ready to go to the grill. So we're gonna do the tenderloins. They're gonna be on the indirect side. Chops are gonna be on the direct side. So we're gonna go ahead and put them on. Grill, we're running right just a touch over 400. We have our cast iron right there to get a good sear. Can also take the other part of our loin, our back strap, put it on here. We'll put our tenderloins over the indirect side and cook them just a little bit slower. So let them go about a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and turn the chops. All right, so we're back. It's been about a minute. We're going to go ahead and flip these little chops over. Okay, getting good browning. Gonna let the other pieces go here for about another minute. All right, so we're back. It's been about another minute. We're still running right about 400 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and roll this guy over. Oh yeah. Flip these. You see these aren't searing as much on this side. We're not quite as hot. I rolled that over. I'm going to go ahead and mop it with a little bit more brisket mop. building some flavor on it. And we're going to start to get an idea on our chops about where they're at. It won't take them too long. We definitely don't want to overcook them. We want to, right now we're running just a touch over 100. I'm going to run these up to about 130. And some of them are getting pretty close. Alright, so a couple of these are getting there. On this side, I'm just a little bit hotter, so we're going to go ahead and pull these out. Set them up here and let them rest. Check a couple other ones. And a little bit to go yet. These here will be a little bit, yeah. Alright, let them finish up. Alright, let's check these guys. Oh yeah, we're running right 128, 130, 33, so we're good to go here. I'll pull the rest of these little chops off. Roll this guy over. And give this other side a little mop again. Yeah. Bring them up on this side here out of the direct heat, so we'll finish these up in direct. Alright, so we let these little chops rest here about 5-10 minutes now. We're going to go ahead and cut into them. Oh yeah. Cooked beautiful, juicy to it. Let's see how they... Oh my. They have the espresso barbecue rub in them. They are excellent. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll eat some of these up. We're gonna let the tenderloins and the rest of the backstrap on there. And we'll check back with that here in a couple minutes. All right, so we're back. The tenderloins are gonna be about done here. Yeah, we're running about 135 on them. So we're going to go ahead and pull them out. We'll let them rest here a little. Oh, still so juicy. Then we'll check the back strap, which may need another minute or two. Yeah, we're running about 120, 25. So we'll let that there go for just a little bit yet, and we'll be back. All right, so we're back. Gonna go ahead and pull this loin off here, or back strap. And running right 129, 130, perfect. And we're gonna let that guy rest there a little bit. All the chops were gone as the guys from Penwood all come out and suck them all down. So we're going to go ahead and cut into some of this tenderloin now. Oh yeah, so juicy. So we're going to go ahead and serve up this tenderloin. It'll probably be gone by the time we get to the backstrap. All right, so we're back. Tenderloin, been working on. Gonna go ahead and slice up this back strap that we use the brisket mop on. It's gonna really change the flavor from the other. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. A little bit of the pepper, and that's excellent. So there you go, 3 different ways to do up some back straps and tenderloins. And we're gonna go ahead and finish eating this up today.